Hello again, everybody. Welcome to the only broadcast that tries to cram itself into a second half of the lunch break. So I'm not getting off of my scheduled work time. We have a matchup. It is a ones matchup. This afternoon clash is definitely brought to you by working longer than I expected. It is a matchup in Tier 6 of Indie Gaming League, East 1v1 Tier 6. It is between Vecinzz from Best Buds Club and eeZY. So as it's a week one matchup and all that stuff, there's no information and really not much, but I mean, I guess, we can show pretty player pages, right? So, Team eeZY, there's eeZY. Obviously, week one, no stats. Vecinzz, a Tier 7 ones winner from the summer session. Recently promoted. Is in my division. I guess all I can say about both these people is that these are two people that are more than capable of probably beating me if they're on my schedule. I know one is. Vecinzz is on my schedule. I don't know if eeZY is. I'm going to be honest, I wasn't checking that hard. Because I was looking to see if I was going to play Tank or Vecinzz. I'm going to check my Discord. So, while we're waiting for both players to join, all the information, because it's week one, it's week one ones, and lunch, no preparation whatsoever. Okay. Is that, we have Vecinzz's, past success. Don't know what that's going to translate to. Obviously promotion. After winning the championship in the tier below. Vecinzz, if at the very least, has been practicing some ones, will have hopefully had time to acclimate to things. In a weird way, it's kind of, I feel like ones gets a little bit mixed as you just progress, no matter where you're at. Because you have knuckleheads at like me who are like champ 2, champ 3, and 3s, but play ones badly, or inexperienced. So I like to hang out in Plat 1, Plat 2, and ones. And I think like ones in a way lends it to like having like the varied visible skill level, because you can obviously make up for it in other areas. It's just a weird beast. So it's always hard. Basically, like this, going in the dark week one and just saying like who's going to win. So yeah. So also, if you've been following along or are new, there'll probably be less commentary, more because I'm very, I don't know, like dry when calling games. It's, player A does this, and one sometimes just doesn't lend itself to pacing play by play as much as twos or threes. So you know, we will see what happens. Regardless, I guess in the dark, it's just somebody's gonna win in 5, right? So we will see. We'll give them a second or two here on just. Okay, let's go. Ah. I know how that goes. We were Kleiners was fixing a controller issue before our match. Teammate, squadmate eeZY was doing, I guess, on the fly repair of a malfunctioning controller. Wireless. He had a wired, but obviously was not liking it. So, oh. Well, wait on Vecinzz to fix the controller issue. But yeah, yeah, eeZY was obviously he got whatever it was fixed. But yeah, with it wasn't as great as timing as this was because it was like 5 minutes before the match, rather than basically just right on match time. Which, like, it happens, right? Like, I'm, you know, personally, like, I'm more than willing to give, you know, opponents the benefit of the doubt, and, like, even here, like, I know Vecinzz is BBC, you know, so, like, yeah, I'm gonna be down, but, like, you know, it's just, like, part of me just wants to play, you know, and try and, you know, do so, all things equal. So, yeah. All right, we got everything settled. So this is Tier 6. So it's Plat 1, Plat 2. It's Vecinzz versus eeZY. Vecinzz, a defending Tier 7 champion from the summer. We will see what happens. And I said both of these players are more than capable of beating me. I feel more confident saying that. I feel for Vecinzz there. That's like one of the things they say is like, just take your time. So, like, that was close by eeZY. I think, again, it's a lot easier to sit up here in the booth and say, whoa, missed the flip? Missed the flip into it, or what happened? Oh, yeah, kind of mistimed everything. It's still won, so there's plenty of time for eeZY to come back. And honestly, like, I don't think, like, all the fancy, like, fast kickoffs really work here in ones. So Vecinzz there was trying to go for the 50, but eeZY played that well. I kind of like that sequence again. Like, there's plenty of time. It's only 2 goals. So it's like playing time to come back. I like eeZY trying to figure everything out. That's a little rough, but again, it's like still playing time. I'm going to sort of defend it because like I probably would have got caught watching there too. You know, it's... I like to joke. It's always different when you're not only the first person up, but you're also the last person back. I do like that trying to induce Vecinzz into doing something. The catch was a little off. Yeah, that challenge favored eeZY the entire way. I couldn't get the hit to redirect it in, or at least steer it in. So again, I like that from eeZY. Just kind of misread everything, but like obviously the patience was there, and I like that. Who can steer it in? Tried to backflip into it again. Like that's a little bit more, I say, free than what people might guess. So Vecinzz trying to draw eeZY out. eeZY was having none of it. I like the, again, I like all this going on. I don't like giving space. So I think there was a point there where eeZY could have challenged. So again, I mean, even like if this is the game lost, oh, Vecinzz put behind eeZY. Yeah, so you know, unfortunately for eeZY, like a lot of the actions happened in front of his own, I should say their own net. That's just going to kick on in. So still plenty of time here. Like this is just like ones. So like, and I could see what like Vecinzz was doing there. So again, we'll have to see how this goes. So Vecinzz is trying to be second to the ball, it looks like, which is a good kickoff strategy. But he's not even being second. See, I like this time wasting. He doesn't have to do anything. He's up by 4. I wouldn't have even gone for that off the wall. Like, it goes in the corner, so it's fine. Again, I'm kind of like, you know, which may be why I'm like Plat 1, Plat 2, viewing this from my perspective. Like how I would attack things. But also I'm like crummy on the wall. Yeah, so like Vecinzz doesn't even have to really chase here. So this just might be just like ceiling shot in the triple flip reset type territory. So, yeah, we'll just kind of see what happens. That's rough. You try and actually start a dribble and you just like lose control over it. It's kind of like I feel for eeZY there, and Vecinzz is just going to turn that in. So, I mean, obviously at this point, like this is clearly get ready for game 2. You know, don't show anything. Again, like the one thing I always caution on is just like don't totally like get out of the attacking mindset. But like I don't know. I feel like in a way it's like just play a normal game. That's what I would be doing if I was easy for like this last minute or so. And if I somehow like magical myself back in the game, that's like, oh okay, I'm inexplicably in this. But you know, it's again, your mileage may vary. Um, but you know, that's like kind of how I always approach things. Um, Although sometimes my brain doesn't necessarily register, so it's like, hey, I'm down 9-1. Let's just like play a normal attacking game and try and crawl myself back into it with 30 seconds to go. Spoiler, that does not work most of the time. But again, like I can understand in the context of the game, just like keeping your cards, as close to your chest as possible. So one thing I've always like praised Vecinzz on is his kickoffs. Something I haven't really mastered in ones. Yeah, see, Vecinzz is really being like kind of methodical here, and I'm kind of digging it. Oh, that's unfortunate. That's unfortunate for eeZY. Almost got the angle right. Almost got the angle right. So kickoff goal. I don't know about that. Like, like eeZY. I agree with Vecinzz. That wasn't lucky. Like, even if unintentional, like you did flip like basically in Vecinzz's direction. So it's like you put yourself in the best position to succeed there, and I kind of dig that. Yeah, Vecinzz is playing like this kind of slow. I think eeZY's giving like a lot of space. Hey, Tiger. And Dill's here too, but we don't talk to Dill. Yeah, so to the surprise of no one, I love the slow game that Vecinzz is playing. Yeah, I'll have to figure out how we're going to rename this. I'm not losing my dime a month. Nice, eeZY. eeZY does it. That's a good read. Vecinzz kind of also just lost control there. And eeZY puts it away and ties the game up. Yeah, so Vecinzz is like also going for like super delayed kickoff here. So like trying to, well, it's really winning the kickoff, so that he can get a second touch. So I'll be interested to see in like how eeZY adjusts to that. Vecinzz with experimental click off, and that felt like that should have been an easy goal for eeZY. No pun intended. Yeah, eeZY is giving Vecinzz so much space. Like, just, you know, from an observational standpoint, like, only Vecinzz just kind of needs to be worried about just, like, those types of, you know, balls where he's not, like, trying to get a perfect 50 on eeZY. Because eeZY can eeZY. Yeah, this isn't going to cause problems all game. eeZY can get a good counterattack. You know, and missing there doesn't help either. So I'm also like a firm believer in column A, column B for this, is that don't screw up and be good enough to punish your opponent's mistakes. You know, and that was clearly column A, column B. We've seen, you know, some good play out both sides. We've also seen some mistakes get punished. So, you know, obviously from the neutral perspective, it's good that eeZY's got everything under control. You know, playing this good tight game here, and just, you know, it's not blowout like it was in game one. Good clear. Vecinzz with the Ander turn. Yeah, Vecinzz should have tried to just basically flip off the wall at that point. Or off the side net, whatever. That was close. Like, right idea from Vecinzz. But, like, you know, it wasn't the best strike from eeZY, but there was, like, you know, some speed that, you know, you could head games your opponent into, like, you know, making the bad touch. So in game two here, eeZY is up 5-3. Time winding down. Nice flick over Vecinzz. Yep. Just make sure you get control of it. Steer it relatively in the direction of the net. Make the necessary corrections. That's 6-3, easy. With the way Vecinzz is doing kickoffs, it kind of actually shows, interestingly enough, like kind of the exact science it is. You know, just like trying to get everything right. We'll call Vecinzz was trying to do an Ander dribble there. Yep. eeZY makes sure there is absolutely no chance in game two. In fact, we'll just put this up on the board now. One. We go to game three. So, I feel like, you know, this was kind of in a way a reverse of game one. Like, even just like kind of when eeZY turned it on. kind of punished some of the mistakes. You know, also got some clean shots in there. So game 3 here, how's the adjustments going to work out with? God, I hate the free-to-play update with that stupid lag. Is that on net? That's unfortunate. Yeah, see, that's unfortunate. I mean, it happens. You just obviously gotta bounce back from it. Man, there's some weird face-offs being taken here, and I just don't understand it. Ooh, Vecinzz gets a bump. Oh, nice, Vecinzz. That's a good play there. Still plenty of time here to play. See, this might actually have approached the point where you just kind of rush the ball now into face-off. I'm going to say that Vecinzz made the smart play of not going up for that. Can he turn the demo in? He should. Takes a bit of time. And I say Vecinzz was smart on the earlier play not to go up for it because I'm basing that upon what I would have done, and it would actually be 2-1. So eeZY getting a dribble going and beat Vecinzz. Vecinzz was out a little too wide. Oh, and welcome to Send in the Clown's Dot. Boy, I could talk. Is that put away? No. That's unfortunate. Oh, nice touch from eeZY. Can eeZY beat Vecinzz? eeZY trying to bait Vecinzz. Vecinzz was smartly backed off. Again, not gonna be upset with the attempt. Is that far enough away? That is. So it's always tough also when to figure out when is it safe to go for boost. Oh, that's unfortunate. I'm curious. Oh, it's not going to show the boost level. He must have not had the boost. So anyway, it's just on boost. It's always tough to figure out when you should go for boost, when you should play with what you have. My advice to solving that problem is to play with Unforgiven. Then you'll know where all the paths are. Again, like in ones, it's kind of tricky because it's like, well, can my opponent do it? It's like, how much do I respect my opponent? What do I think my opponent can do? What can I do? What I can do might be the biggest mistake of every player might make. Because sometimes you just like end up trusting yourself a little too much. eeZY did get the best of landings there. I don't know what Vecinzz is trying to do. I guess slow play and try and get a goal. This running clock, actually. It's a good challenge. Keeps it alive. Gets a favorable bounce off the post. And it's 6-1. So, like... I mean, I actually didn't think about clipping that. But I'm not also gonna like. I mean, you know, eeZY did say it's like, man, I hope that makes the top 10. But I don't know. It's a fine line to cross. You know, poking fun at your opponent. It's always difficult in that regards. And I don't like wanna, you know, want to disparage eeZY here. Like, you know, this game 3 is a little rough. I freely admit it's reminiscent of game 1, but eeZY did play a good game 2. So it's just kind of like, again, cleaning up the mistakes, you know, all that, and like, you know, we could easily be looking at game 5. And like, I'm just gonna say there that like. The primal part of eeZY's brain says, I'm down, I gotta rush this. Kind of took over there. So they didn't have a chance, you know, so they didn't make the good, you know, get the challenge, get a good touch. You know, that's going to happen. Again. So, we get another early light put up there on the board. So, Vecinzz is going to take game 3. Comfortable margin. Gonna look to close out in game 4. eeZY, of course, is gonna want to force a game 5. And we'll see what happens. Yeah, eeZY just I will freed me just from looking from it. Just kind of had a rough time there. Only one shot on net. You know, but you know, you just kind of shake it off. It's a new game. It's ones. A lot of things can happen. And yeah, do your best here to try and force a game 5. I think eeZY just needs to find that balance, like there. Just wait. Like, I think that was perfect. Like, you wait for the ball to just not make contact with your opponent's car, collect it, run it down the field, score. You know, and like, it's funny because it's like I was like slightly criticizing eeZY because I thought they were giving Vecinzz too much space, but I think that was like actually correct. It's different when the ball's on the ground. I think, you know, you need to be like not necessarily a little bit more rushed, but you know, just a little bit more thoughtful, you know, calculated in like your approach to your opponent. So yeah. But I think, like, once your opponent's in the air, like, there's so many chances for dumb things to happen. TM. I don't know if that was intentional or not, but I like how Vecinzz tried to push that ball into eeZY. I felt like eeZY was trying to push the ball just a little bit higher up on the wall there. So, it didn't work out. But, that's kind of the read I got from it. Nice save from eeZY. Going for the demo. I like that. Still gets the bump. Oh. I think I just lost a little bit of the ball at the end there. Ended up on the like the wing of the yield octane. Nice save. No. No, no, server. Nope, it's just me. So we'll say charter. Nice save. It's hard to tell if that's going in. That might have come out, but still. Like, you put eeZY push it to the side. Yeah, this... Ooh. I like. It's a little gutsy. Ah, nice! There we go. Nice play, eeZY. Now, one thing I will say is Vecinzz, in kind of the limited action, has had trouble playing from behind. But good recovery, good catch there. Puts it downfield in the open net. So a minute to go, it's tied up. But a response from eeZY. Nice save from eeZY. Oh, that's just wide. Vecinzz did have an angle. Vecinzz also missed the ball in the corner like I would. Oh, I like. Oh, gets it over eeZY. That's a play there. Gets a ground pinch. Bounces just right over eeZY. Tie game here. 25 seconds to go. Vecinzz is on match point. eeZY, of course, wanting to get to game 5. Oh, that could be dangerous. Oh, Vecinzz misses. eeZY having trouble collecting the ball. Loses boost, but bags it downfield. Has a chance. Well, I think eeZY could have scored it there. Vecinzz looking for a kickoff goal. No. Nice recovery by eeZY. Wins 50. It's going to bounce off the wall. Whew. Vecinzz gets a good touch off the jumps. Oh, no. Whoa. What happened? Oh. eeZY was probably out of boost there. Vecinzz bags one home from the defensive midfield. And does take that in 4. That was a close series. That was... eeZY, I will say, eeZY putting up a stat line I love. 75% shooting. I'm gonna say I know eeZY looked rough in games 1-3, but got it for the most part, put it all together. I would have to dive into the replay to figure out what went wrong there, because it obviously eeZY went for mid boost. So I'm guessing they were out, and that's how Vecinzz got that boomer. Kind of rough to lose that way. But obviously eeZY won game 2. Kind of pulled away, and it was, in a way it was like, as I say, it felt like it was there for the taking. So all right, well, I am going to leave. We will do the quick replay review or recap, so I remember what the scores were, so I don't look like a total doofus. So basically, game 1, 6-1 for Vecinzz. Vecinzz got out to a big early lead. That's always kind of tough to come back from, at least in my experience. So yeah, the pro tip is don't spot your opponent like a 4-goal lead. This was close before, eeZY basically opened up the floodgates. I think it was like 3-3 or something like that, Since rallied a little bit, was up early, but yeah, eeZY kind of got the train going there late, and just really pulled away from Vecinzz. Again, more the same for Vecinzz. Vecinzz just jumped out early and often. I mean, obviously not, on eeZY say not the best game, but easily put it behind them for game 4. And this was kind of reminiscent of game 2. Both of them kind of not necessarily dug in, but kind of got going. Played each other really, really well. I did feel like eeZY had the opportunity there at the end of regulation game 4. Again, I am totally basing this on my booth view, so I could be biased. Because I would probably be very hard on myself because it's like, man, I had the open net, I had the breakaway. But, eeZY probably also has better control than I do. So, that may be an unfair accusation for me to lead there. And then there at the end, again, I'm not actually sure. I'm led to believe eeZY was just out of boost. Because basically after he picked up the Hundy, started boosting, but just could not get to the ball. because Vecinzz got enough power on it to push it past eeZY from left side defensive midfield. So yeah, Vecinzz went ahead and took it in 4. Coming up tonight, 6:30 p.m. Eastern. IGL ridiculously decided to do a Rumble circuit. So we got Rumble. It'll be our Rumble for Fun team. I came up with the name. I'm proud of it. We'll be in action. I will be casting. Because surprisingly, I'm not good at Rumble either. It will be on the field Unforgiven, Tiger, and Tank. We've banished Dilly to the bench because he doesn't want to play when we ask him to. He gets 1800 and he gets a big head and all that. So, but yeah, and then I think on Saturday at 4 p.m. Eastern. It's the Monguises. Our other Tier 3 team, just newly formed. They'll be in action. I'll be calling that. As far as I know, that might actually do it. Yeah, I think that will do it then for the week. I'll have to see. I only know what's told to me, and I'm only looking in match requests. So, but yeah, that'll go ahead and do it for this afternoon. Someone needs to get back to work. Not getting off when I want to, but that's okay. Yeah, and then we'll see you later on this afternoon, this evening, whenever, for pure hardcore beer league Rumble action. I can't wait. It is going to be a mess. So everyone, thank you for watching, whether live or on the VOD, and we'll see you all in a couple hours. Thank you all for watching, and enjoy the rest of the afternoon.